Hello, it's Arlene here from Pennies to Plenty, and I'm back again with another audio blog post. This is on how I sold mother jeans online. I wrote this post originally last winter, and I sold these mother jeans last summer and fall, but I decided now would be a good time to put it in audio form so that people who haven't had a chance to read it or don't have the time to read the blog post, they can just listen to it instead. How I sold mother jeans online. Earlier this summer, I came across a huge lot of mother jeans and pants while thrift shopping. Honestly, I couldn't believe my eyes. I guess you could say that I hit the mother load. I'm always on the lookout for top brands when I shop at thrift stores, and mother jeans had been on my BOLO, that's be on the lookout list, for a long time, but I'd never found a pair in good enough condition to resell until this past summer. When I saw this lot of mother jeans in the store, I jumped at the chance to purchase them because I knew that they were money makers. I also wanted to share my experience of selling them with you. Now first, if you don't have a Poshmark account, go ahead and sign up with the code SFGirl2015, that's SFGIRL2015. You can get a free $10 bonus when you sign up for Poshmark, and that's where I sell most of my things. So I sold these mother jeans on Poshmark as well as a few other sites. Why is Mother popular? This brand, Mother, was founded in 2010 and has grown a loyal following of people who swear by their jeans. From reading reviews online and talking to my own buyers, I've learned that these jeans, they fit well with just the right amount of stretch and hold their shape. They make your behind and legs look great, really great. And they're comfortable for long wear. They can be dressed up or down. And they come in lots of different styles and washes that appeal to many people. Why is Mother a good brand to resell? First, Mother is on trend right now. It's in demand, which translates to quick sales. It's expensive at retail too. I did a recent search for mother jeans on Nordstroms.com, and it came back with prices close to $200 or more a pair. At those prices, many people are going to look elsewhere, including online, to see where they can get them cheaper. If you can acquire these jeans at low enough prices, you will make a profit reselling them. How do I get mother clothing to resell? The most difficult part of the selling process is acquiring the clothing cheap enough to sell. Because if it were easy to obtain, everyone would be doing it. There are a few places I can think of. The first is from your own closet. If you have mother jeans and you're not wearing them, put them up for sale. The second is from people you know, like friends and other family who like premium denim. Maybe they have something in their closet and they don't wear it. The third is from curated secondhand clothing shops and thrift stores. I have been to secondhand shops, like there's one not too far from me, Crossroads, and I've seen mother jeans there. The fourth is Mother sample sales. You might be surprised to hear that Mother has sample sales. While researching the jeans, I found that there was one last June in the Los Angeles area. If you live in the LA area or you visit the LA area, keep an eye out online for word of their sample sales. What did I buy? I ended up purchasing 22 pairs of jeans and pants for $288, and they ranged between $8 and $20 each, averaging out to about $13 a pair. That's not too bad considering their prices at retail. You heard about $200, and at the sample sale, I think they were about $80 a pair at the sample sale. So these jeans and pants were a mix of samples and also new clothing with tags like you'd find at a store. Sample items are those that were made at any point during the production process. Companies go through rounds of designs and production, making items just right. Sample items may have different stitching, different cut, different material than a final product. Samples may not have extras like additional lining to the pants. They may not even have sizes associated with them. But that's what I ended up with, some of the samples. In the following days after I found this lot, I found more mother clothing, including shorts and skirts for sale, but I held off on buying much more for the sake of space and wanting to test the reselling waters with what I already had. I think jeans and pants sell better than shorts and skirts, so I wanted to stick with those. How did I organize these jeans and pants? Well, I had to create an inventory system for the jeans and pants because many of them were very similar. I didn't want to package and ship the wrong one to someone, so I gave each one a number from 1 to 22. I wrote down the number on a small piece of paper and bagged it with each item. Then I batched my work to make the listing go faster. First, I spent time researching the styles and their current prices and their previous prices, how much they sold for when they first came out. Mother jeans usually have their style names on the inside of the jean, so you can just look inside and you'll see it there and go ahead and Google it. If they weren't there, because some of these were samples, they didn't have the style names written, they did have their style number on the tag, and so I could search by their style number to figure out the style name. The next thing I did was I took measurements of all the jeans and wrote them down on the paper I gave them. I also at that time checked for any flaws and wrote those down as well. The last thing I did was take pictures of all of them and write the descriptions using the information I already had. I listed most of the items to Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay over the next few weeks and months. And finally, after I think I started in maybe August, September, and ended about November. So after a few months, how did I do selling? I earned approximately $327 in total after the cost of the jeans and commission were taken out. That's about $14 plus profit per pair of jeans. And like I said, it took me from about August to November. So August, September, October, 3 months, that's not too bad to sell all the jeans. Through this selling process, I learned a few things that I'll go over now. Here are my notes on selling. The first is that mother jeans are profitable. As long as you source these jeans at a low enough price, they are profitable to resell. I sold all the jeans and even some shorts within the 3 months for as much as $99 a pair to as low as $10 a pair. But note this, they were all profitable. Even though these jeans were older styles, I didn't know that at first glance because I didn't know these styles. It was only after I purchased them and did additional research at home that I found that most of these jeans were actually from 2016. So you can tell that they were older, but they still made money. And I imagine that if I had had the latest styles, they probably would have sold for even more. One thing I did though was that I chose jeans and pants that I knew were in popular styles. They were frayed, distressed, high-waisted, had button flies versus zip flies, and I chose some of the darker colors. I added in a few other styles and colors to the mix in the hopes that they would sell well. And in the end, everything did sell. Everything was profitable. So, not bad, right? Here's note number 2. Sample and sizeless items can be difficult to sell. No surprise there. I love sample sales for sourcing items, but they come with their own difficulty when reselling because most of the jeans I sold didn't have size tags on them. They were samples, no sizes. This made them riskier to sell and riskier for buyers to buy. People had to rely on measurements I gave them and my guesstimate at the size. I measured everything twice to provide the most accurate measurements I could. And then I stated that the measurements were approximate. I couldn't guarantee the size. Most people won't buy an item without knowing its real size. Some people won't even buy a sample item at all. So to sell these samples, I felt I had to price them lower than other jeans where the size was known. This also increases the risk of buyer dissatisfaction, possible low ratings, and open cases and returns for requests because buyers, they may get something that doesn't fit them, wasn't what they expected. And yeah, not good in that sense. It's a risk that both buyers and sellers take. I definitely had my share this dissatisfaction from buyers, but any cases I had, they ended favorably. After this experience, though, I am hesitant to sell sizeless or sample items again unless it's a guaranteed sale with a good profit. Mother jeans, you may find if that's the case, it is worth the risk. These things do sell well, but other brands, other items, I might just pass on them in the future. Here's note number 3. Weigh your sales versus profit. I sold all the jeans within 3 months, and by the end, I had to discount the jeans fairly low to sell the last ones off. If I had been willing to wait longer, I think I could have held out for better offers and sold them for more. The trade off, though, is that I would have had a lot of jeans at home waiting to be sold, and I didn't want to keep those. Storing 22 pairs of jeans in addition to the other clothes I was selling, it's not easy when you live in a small place. What I mainly aim for is a quick turnaround, even if that means it's going to be at a lower price. This made me more active about selling them and more willing to take lower offers. I was a bit more aggressive than normal, a bit more active than normal in trying to get these sold. I shared these items, specifically these jeans, more frequently on Poshmark. I lowered their prices every 1 to 2 weeks, and occasionally I would relist them on Poshmark and Mercari to get them seen again. That said, I am sold on selling mother jeans. It's not every day that I come across a pair of them, much less one that's in style and in great condition. But I'll be keeping my eyes open for more of these jeans and more clothing by this company. I'd encourage you to do the same too, because I think that if you can get your hands on them and sell them, you will make a profit. That's a wrap on this audio blog post. I hope you will keep an eye out for these mother jeans because I think if you find good ones in good condition, you are going to make some money on them. Until next time, happy thrifting, happy poshing, and keep making those sales.